I just thought it was funny because I'm just like, hey, let's check out this channel, So I'm looking at it or whatever because he's playing Metal Gear, and I'm in theater mode, so I don't see a description, I don't see any rules, and obviously, no racism, no negativity, no swears. That's universal. Be respectful.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, hey, I see someone's playing, you playing Metal Gear Solid 1, man. It's been years. You're playing on the hardest difficulty. Like, dude, good luck.
They're live streaming it.
Yeah, they're live streaming. I'm like, dude, good luck. If you need any help, I got tips for you. One of the moderators was like, no backseat gaming, blah, 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 all this other shit.
No what?
No backseat gaming.
What is that backseat gaming?
I don't fucking know.
He starts writing that.
Yeah, so one of the moderators typed that, two of them, and they're coming at me, and I mean they're like fucking
At you?
Yeah, at me. And
What did you say though?
And they're rude, and I was just like, yeah, if you need any tips, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And and they were just fucking rude, man. And then the guy, he got on the mic, and he's just like, yeah, blah blah blah, this and that. I mean, he just has a fucking attitude, and I'm just like, yo, calm. And then one of the things I posted something. It was 2 fucking words in caps.
Fuck you.
2 words, and it wasn't fuck you. It wasn't fuck you. I don't even remember what it was, but I know because like I came in, I was like, oh hell yeah, like because yeah, I think I said hell yeah, like because we were talking about how difficult it was because there's other people in the chat room, like we have to chat live. When I'm there, I'm communicating like how I would with my channel, so the chat is live right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're like, watch the caps, Sonic, and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro,
you can't put in caps.
I said hell yeah, like I didn't have like an entire comment. How most people do all caps, so you see their comment.
Yeah.
It was 2 letters. Everything else was lowercase. Nothing else other than MGS, which stands for Metal Gear Solid. So it was like something very like trivial and little to kind of freak out over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, calm down. It was just 2 words. You know what I'm saying? Like, calm down. It was just 2 words. He's like, you don't tell my modders to fucking calm down. If you don't like the rules, then blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like,
wow.
Whoa. I'm just like, yo, what is happening right now? Like, it was literally hell yeah, and we're all kind of just communicating here in this little thread here.
Now, how many subscribers this channel had?
This guy has like 1,000 and something.
And
it's like 7K.
How many people were probably watching that?
58.
58 people.
Yeah.
And you get one person who's really super excited to watch their shit, and he kills it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm like, this.
You should say his name.
And
who cares about drama? It's not about drama. This is reality. Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, I subscribed to him because I wanted to show him some support because I'm like, because I was like, you seem like, I kind of felt like the guy was just kind of
nervous
in a bad point in his life. I don't really fucking know, but his YouTube channel is Pudge007. It's like Pudge_007_. And it was just so weird because I'm just like, yo, what the fuck?
You were just trying to be cool.
I wasn't saying calm down, like you need to calm your fucking titties. Like it was so snowflakey, I felt, because it's like through text you cannot understand tone and emotion.
Right.
So, it's like somebody can say I love you and you don't know it's not the same as if you say I love you to your face.
Right.
It just doesn't come with
it could be written down. It could be like, yo, I love you.
I love you.
Or,
yeah, exactly.
I love you. Or it could be also like when I tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So,
people like,
that's why one of the moderators was like, blah, 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 doing backseat gaming can be seen as condescending and this. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no one's being condescending. I'm saying, if you need any tips, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And then, he had this huge, he just went the fuck off. And it's a live stream, so I'm pretty sure it's still up. I'll probably find it and link it to you. But it's like,
link it to everybody who's watching right now. If you guys want us go, give them your support. No, don't send, we're not going to send hate, but you guys could go over there and be like, yo, Sonic is cool. He didn't mean to be, he wasn't trying to shit on your parade or anything like that. Or he was just trying to be cool, and maybe you should have been a little bit nicer to him. That's it.
Yeah. Like he went off, man. And it was just, for me, I was just like, a part of me, it got to the point where it was like, at this point, do I troll? At this point, do I get disrespectful? Because off rip, I feel like I'm getting ready to get banned from the chat anyway.
for not doing anything.
And I'm like, and if this is the reaction, I kind of might as well. But I was like, you know what? No.
Anyway, you know what? Last episode, we were going to start, or you were gonna start to freak me out with some weird audio, and I didn't want to hear it. But so many people send me emails, comments on this channel, on the other channel, and on Twitter. Where's the audio? What's the audio like? Can I hear the audio? And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to hear this audio just to make it so that everybody experiences it with us. And so let's do this. What is this? It's very weird. Shiva audio reverse. What is this? This sounds really weird. What is this, bro?
You said it's so weird. It's Shiva.
What is it?
No, this is from the video game Final Fantasy 15, and it was just an example of kind of how audio can sound
weird,
pretty much.
So let me put this in a thing, yeah? I'll put this on a watch together.
Because now we're about to let him, after this one, y'all, he about to hear the creepy one. The
this is not the creepy 9 one?
Track. No, it's not the creepy one.
What? Oh, come on. If it's creepy and you're telling me it's not the creepy one, I don't want to listen to the other one. And okay. Did you timestamp this, by the way?
Oh, it's only 2 minutes.
So I mean, did you timestamp it, though? Because it seems like it started timestamped for some reason.
Oh, it may have done the link that way by mistake.
We can listen to it from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it from the beginning. So this is audio from. Give us a little background again, just in case. I'll set this up.
It's just a character from a video game, and they speak. No one actually knows the language. Actually, in this video, there's a lot of different theories on what the language is and what she's actually saying. Mm-hmm. Someone thought it was like a biblical reference, but the relevance doesn't really stand up. So right now, the language is completely unknown. It could be made up, it could be gibberish, or it could be kind of like how Bayonetta has the what's the word? The angel language that's comes from reality.
Okay. So this is a weird language that they say, but it sounds like backwards talk, basically.
In a sense, yeah.
And we're just gonna listen to this because just the sound of audio or words, or something that sounds similar to words backwards, is unsettling to us for some reason. And there has to be a reason why, you know? So here it is. I sent it to you, I believe so. So I can start playing this as soon as you come in here. And we'll listen to it together, guys. Let me see what the hell's going on here.
You know, my little short theory on why I think it's scary is just, it's the way music works and the way it's engineered to affect emotions. I think for whatever reason, obviously you don't hear things spoken backwards in life first. You will see a horror movie long before you hear someone speak backwards.
It's just weird.
So you kind of group it together. You know, I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like in our brains we group the two together without any real reason to group it together. Because I can't tell you why I think it's scary.
I can't either.
I can just tell you that it makes me feel uneasy depending on the context.
Yeah, you know what I wanted to do, and I think I spoke about it last time, but you were looking for something while I told you, is I have access to a library of audio. We do. This channel is partnered with a network that gives us that, and so I wanted to go through some music later, if you don't mind, and pick out a song that's really weird and that will make you feel creeped out a little bit, and put one single video alone with that audio. And I just want to do it as an experiment to everyone else, the same way that you did the experiment with me, where you asked me how did I feel, and I want to do the same one so that in the next video we shoot of us talking here, we can read the comments below of that video. What do you think? Good idea or no?
I'm all for it.
Cool. All right. Something went off here. All right. Hold on. Yo.
I'm here.
You hear that?
I hear something coming. I hear music coming through yours, but I don't hear anything on my end.
There's nothing playing here. It's just music. There's not. I'm hearing music. There's nothing in the webpage.
Yeah,
open.
I know.
Look.
You're being fucking haunted, my boy.
He's freaking me out. You see? There's nothing on. You're on the same page as I am.
Yeah.
I only have one page open.
I know that's not the music from that video. So
no, the video's not even playing.
That's weird. Is there an
I
ad
can't
somewhere?
even play it.
Is there an ad from Skype maybe playing?
No. I gotta refresh this page or something because it keeps doing this. It keeps playing weird music. All right, let me see. Oh, now it's not playing. Can you hear this?
No. You're freaking me the fuck out.
Why? Why am I freaking you out? I mean, I'm the one who's hearing it.
I don't know what the hell's going on. It sounds like some shit is happening. If it's getting you, I don't want it to get me. Like Russian hackers in your comment section trying to get you, son. That's fucking happening.
No, it's just audio. Just came out of nowhere. But are you inside the room?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
And you can't see the Final Fantasy thing that we want to see?
Yeah, I see it. It says Final Fantasy.
Is it playing now?
Yep, it's playing.
Okay. Let's hear. Do we have to hear this whole it's 2 minutes. Let's listen to the whole thing, yeah?
Might as well.
Okay. So there's some gameplay here. See, somebody wrote there that she's talking in reverse. Mm-hmm. But it's not, like you said.
Yeah, you'll see.
I can actually reverse this and play it for people.
Yeah, he's going to reverse it in the video. That's
in this video? Reverses it too?
Yeah. That's why I picked this video instead of mine, because I feel like if someone else already does it, I should.
So far, this is cool. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Guy's freezing. These games are so weird, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you come to anything at the middle. This is like the literal very end of the game. So you're missing out on like 80 hours of context easily.
This is so weird.
By the way, you guys.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, hell no.
What did she say? Told me to bring back the light.
I don't like this shit.
That's our next stop. On we go.
Dude, I don't like that shit.
Now, when he plays it back, it sounds a little bit more coherent. And see, that's not even creepy. That doesn't even give me chills.
It gives me chills.
And the reason is because I know she's a supporting character. She's not an enemy. She's on your side.
Look at the normal. It's weird. Oh, it sounds worse. Did she just say... That's weird. Dude, I don't like that. Nippy fucker, I think she said. Heard that? Nippy fucker.
I'm surprised you didn't hear lava cock, because everybody apparently hears lava cock, and I just don't.
You know why I didn't hear that, Sonic? Let me educate you real quick. I hear what's in my head. Nippy, nipples. See, I don't hear lava cock because nowhere near my mind. Cocks.
Nah.
Never. Never. Anyway, this is kind of weird. So, why would they do that, though? And it's not reverse. It's just a different language, right? So
I mean, at least that's what we are piecing together and what we think. No one really knows for a fact of anything because we didn't develop the game.
This is the one I hate. Why are you putting this one? Lucifer 9.
Because this is the one. Now, this was the one, like I said, I had to correct myself on because this isn't officially Jay-Z's track. Right. This is Danger Mouse's version of that track. But then it's kind of like, why was this allowed to be remixed and done in this way, period? And I want to highly encourage some people on something right now. By all means, do not take our word for anything. Do not take everything at face value.
Right. We're just like you.
By all means, get a free audio software, pay money for audio software, and get the most original version of the track you can for yourself, meaning not from YouTube, maybe not even torrent. If you can find a CD or a track, I mean, I don't want to encourage buying anything, but I want to kind of eliminate skepticism. Don't take my word for it when I tell you that I've reversed it and I heard some weird shit.
Yeah, you should never do that.
Take out the time to do it yourself, at least before you dismiss it. But I can completely understand why people don't believe this, because this one was one I was very skeptical with, because there's so much misinformation. When I first looked into this track, reversing the original Lucifer song, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. So for you guys who didn't hear it, it's pretty much the audio of the Danger Mouse's version of Lucifer 9. It's forward and reverse, and in forward it sounds not like words. So and the reason for that is because when you play reverse, that's when the real words are. So in a sense, it's really not forward when it's forward. It's reversed when it's forward, and when it's reversed, it's actually the way it was supposed to be. Yeah, so it's just an audio track that was reversed and played, and then put out there as something that's forward when it's not. I don't know if that's confusing to you, but that's what it is.
That's about as good as it's gonna get.
I can't explain it any other way.
Pretty much. When you hear the song in the regular audio and how it was released, that's actually in reverse. So opposite day. Listen to it in reverse. That's how it was actually recorded, I guess.
Right. Let's read some comments. I see a lot of comments from people who actually want to join us. Some people were angry at Joshi. And I'm going to call him Joshi now because it's funny to call him Joshi. Because some people found it funny that we didn't call him Joshi. And some people thought that Joshi didn't do a good job on here. But I want to say that you guys cut him some slack. Because, it's a little bit... It's more difficult than you think when you're on here. Because we talk a lot. And not only do we talk a lot, but we, like me and Sonic, kind of understand each other. And I'll start talking and he starts talking. We never really cut ourselves off. We just know when to stop talking to let the other person talk. And it's a rhythm that we just naturally have. And so when you come here as a third person, it may be a little difficult to catch on to that rhythm. So that's just what it is, really. Maybe he didn't find his spot to talk. That's all it is.
Yeah, and then plus, I mean, it can be intimidating. I can only imagine what it's like to watch someone and kind of want to be a part of the conversation, but the difference is you're a fan coming in versus being a part of it from the beginning. I can only imagine I don't want to say stress, but, anxiety that comes with that. So,
Yeah. So,
by all means.
But for those of you who are wondering or who want to join here in this thing here, we will be doing another one where we have someone else join us like in about 3 weeks. And me and Sonic have spoken about this before, but we're going to try to do it more. We're going to try to put out more episodes eventually. We just got to get the rhythm down of uploading them correctly, which I have to do that, and setting the correct time to film, which we're getting there, so that we have them up at least more often. I would like to put more episodes out there. If we could, it would be dope, right?
I like to apologize to you guys for my behalf on it because, quite frankly, the only thing that's really been killing me, well, with this week specifically, there was
not your fault.
Definite family. That's kind of just not, there's no control in that.
I wouldn't even be like, yo, apologizing for that. You crazy?
But I do feel it still kind of sucks to let down a fan base.
No. We're not. We haven't gotten it down, because sometimes you're early to record. You're ready to record at a certain time. I'm not ready to record at a certain time. So, it is what it is. We're going to get the hang of it, and we're going to get it right. But the thing is, I have everyone in mind, especially because I see the support that we get on here, and that is super important to me. And I do appreciate everyone who listens and watches us. And we have you on our minds. So we're gonna start putting more things out there. We're gonna try to make these a lot longer, since people, when they saw yesterday that was an hour, not yesterday, the last episode was an hour long, people were so happy. They were like, please, more than an hour. Oh, the only show, some people are even commenting, oh, the only show I would watch for an hour on YouTube. And that pushes me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear.
But let's read some of these comments here. So this one right here says, if you look at the picture of Kanye West, the sword and the halo over his head actually resembles an upside down cross. Just adds more to the satanic women around him. So let's look at that. He's talking about the one that we spoke about last time. We were talking about, I believe that one is called Power, where he has a bunch of these women and they look like demons. They are demons. They have big giant horns coming out of their heads, and they have a weird look to them, and it all looks very creepy and very scary. This subscriber says that above his head, what seems like a sword and a halo actually resembles an upside down cross.
It also makes the parallel of a not a pentagram, but the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, the triangle. Because when the swords meet, it makes a triangle. He's the center of it, and then you have the eye and the Horus head. It also
Mm-hmm.
makes that the Illuminati symbol, the whole eye thing.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it, dude.
Because there's actually a lot of different, I guess, symbolism when you look at it. Because when the swords meet above his head, that makes the upside down cross. But at the same time, if you look at where the swords meet and how the pillars are fading behind Kanye's back, it also makes the Mason symbol, which is the
pyramid.
have you? No, I'll send you a picture. I forget what you call it. It's a math thing, and I can't remember the name of it, which really makes me sick.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's a thing that's like that, right? Kind of. Yeah, I know. I got the picture. I was looking at it.
It has the G in the middle of it.
Yeah. That you know what that G's for, right?
God, I thought, but then again, I don't know.
Gummy bears.
You funny.
Imagine. Imagine where like everyone's like so worried about this, and then we're like,
and it's fucking.
We find out it's
bears are delicious.
Yeah, it's fucking gummy bears.
But I just sent you the image in the chat room.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
That if you look at that image and then look at the Kanye image, you can clearly see where there's a perfect diamond from the tip of the sword.
Oh wow, dude! Yeah.
The shoulders. So I mean, the person who was in charge of the imagery for this, I just want to say they did a pretty fantastic job.
Phenomenal.
Pasting all this shit together.
You want to know something, Sonic? If we really looked into this picture, I bet you there's so much that we can actually find.
Yeah, I mean, you got the women having sex over in the left, the demons that are, I guess, doing the chanting. There's so much.
There's an eye to also there. Do you see the eye? So you see the woman that has pouring on the right. She's pouring water. She's upside down, pouring water into her body. Which, by the way, how creepy is that? Her body is twisted. Her butt is in front of her.
No, those are her knees.
Those are her knees?
Yeah.
She's got some fucking football player knees. You sure? Those are some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are her knees. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Okay, but you see, but below, to the left of her, there's an eye, a shadow of an eye. It looks like, right above the hand, or the foot, whatever that is. Yeah, there's so much weird shit happening here. I don't know what it is, but you see, it looks like an eye.
I'm trying to make it out.
Looks like a shadow of an eye, right above the hand that's popping out from her side. There's a hand popping out from her side. See above? Right above that, there's like a eye-shaped thing. It's all black though. It's like a shadow.
I see it. I see what you're talking about. And then it's like just the figures that are just standing upside down, like the woman that's just no expression, just like a goddamn statue. Just everything about it is just so weird to me, man. And it's just like, a lot of me really hopes these aren't real people, that they dressed up and painted up like this. And I really like to hope that a lot of this is CGI, because it's just like, really, what is your good reason for doing this?
Yeah.
It's just like, I just don't really understand what is achieved from this. And I mean, granted, keeping it in the context of what Kanye West put out, no one man should have all this power, and he's always typically targeting the white man, the white race. What the fuck does this actually have to do?
Nothing
and
at all.
What the fuck does it mean? And then to top it off, you orchestrated this. You did the choreography for this. You were a part of the imagery. You approved of it. You allowed your image to be a part of it. So how does this?
You know what I was thinking? It may not be him.
Responsible for this?
Right. You just said that. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe he's not the one who's approving everything. Maybe he's just a person who's being put in front of a picture, and his people around him are like, yo, this is good for you. This is what you need to do.
And the one that's the least scary to me in this picture, but in a way, because it just seems so intentional, is the woman. Now the woman sitting down in front of him with the bright wings. Who is she? Look at how she's looking at the screen, the face, the pose. Who is she supposed to be?
The woman who's what? Oh, in the middle, right?
Sitting down in front. Not doing any of the other stuff no one else is doing. She seems focused, looking straight ahead. He's looking straight ahead. Everyone else in the frame is doing something. Whether it's standing guard, chanting something. She's the only one with him that's straight ahead, focused, with a face ready for a mission, if that makes any sense. Who is she?
You know that if you look at the picture from far away, it looks very different. You can make out different things than if you look at it from closer. I mean, some of the demons even look like they have snake legs, like snake tails or some shit. Looks weird. Anyway, this is really freaking me out. Let's go to the next comment.
I just flipped it upside down and started looking at it, but fuck.
Oh yeah, let's do that. That sounds interesting. Let me do that. Hold on.
Because then you just have because then there's a different image.
Right.
And you have the women dancing in each corner, the two women that are just standing.
That is a very good idea. That is very, very smart. Let me see. Yeah, over here it looks completely different, obviously, but I can't make out anything weird. But if any of you guys who are watching can make out anything weird when it's upside down, put it in the comment section below. Maybe you can spot something that we're not seeing, you know? But anyway, let me read one of the comments here. This comment is talking about another comment that we read. So he's answering one of the comments that we read. Remember that somebody, well, not even a comment, something that was actually submitted to us. Remember that this one kid submitted something where he went into a barn, he came back with scratches. You know what I'm talking about?
I think.
He went into the barn and he came back with scratches from the barn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, someone replied to that. He said the barn part, it looks like chigger bites. I don't know what chiggers are, so I'm going to look that up. It's a Chigger. Chigger. Oh, wow. No, it don't look like chigger bites. These are like ticks or something like that. Chigger. Nah, that don't look like chigger bites. It said chigger bites are in a line and look like scratches. Did they itch? Chiggers show up a few days later. My suggestion. I don't think these are chigger bites. From what I'm seeing here, they look completely different.
No, not at all.
From what he showed us,
trigger bites are bumps. That looks like a legitimate scratch, like somebody
multi-scratch
took something and went across his body with it.
Yeah. I have a comment here that can lead to a conversation, but before I go into that one, I want to talk about something that was sent to me by someone where it was a link of 7 paranormal games to play in the dark.
Okay.
One of them is Bloody Mary.
I'm good on it. I'll pass.
Okay. Well, do you want to know about these games? Because they're interesting.
Yeah, sure. I don't know about them, but me and BM, we good. we got a history, and we chose to stay separate.
So there's one called the Midnight Game. Have you heard of that one?
I have not.
Okay, so the Midnight Game. Let me send you a link. Hold on. So you should have this page so that maybe you read one, I read one, so you read one and then I read one. You get me?
Yep, I got you.
So I'll read this first one here. Midnight Game supposedly is a game said to be an ancient pagan ritual that was used as a punishment for those who disobeyed the gods. It involves summoning the Midnight Man. Wow, that sounds creepy, right? The Midnight Man. And avoiding him from midnight until 3:33 a.m.
Why does that sound like a game that Markiplier has played?
You know what's crazy about this time? 3 minutes away from that time, I never forget. So that's...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is it not weird that it's 3 minutes away and it's 3 threes?
You should read this. Y'all probably did something that got him there.
No, shut up, man.
And he was like, you know what, bitch, I'm leaving.
I'm late.
But I want you to know I'm leaving.
He's like, nah, it's 3. It was 3:36 for me, but this is 3:33, and it's 3 minutes away from the time that I always remember.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? So threes.
Yep.
And there's 3 numbers there, 3 minutes away. Weird. Anyone who has played, and all these 3 together, never mind. I don't want to add more to it because it would freak me out. Anyone who has played this game advises against it, as most of them have walked away with long-lasting mental trauma at best. This game is one of the highest stakes of any on the list. So if the rest of these aren't terrifying enough for you, take a look and see what's involved with the summoning of Midnight Man. to play the game. Do you want to know how to play the game? Because I don't want to know how to play the game. You want to know? Yeah, right? Well, you want to know, Sonic? Why are you so fucking quiet? I mean, I'm reading it right now, and it doesn't...
You want me to read it? I'll read it.
It seems like you have to do stuff.
Yeah.
So you read it. You want to read it. Why do you want to read it? Because you like it.
I just want to get it over with.
Because you think it's funny. Go. So here's what you have to do if you guys want to play this game. By the way, if you guys decide to play this game,
record it. I don't advise that you do it, but fucking record it
and send it to us.
I don't care what iPhone you have to get. I don't care. Go to Metro PCS and buy one of their cheap Leon phones for like $40. I don't care. You record it, and when you record it, be smart. Don't stop fucking recording. You can get a cheap micro SD card for like $10, okay? Like, you can get a lot of footage on 8 gigs worth of space, all right? When you record shit, if you're already there, you might as well go. It's already game over. If it's some shit banging on the fucking door and it's in the bathroom, you might as well go open that fucking door, turn on the light, and see what the fuck you capture, because at this point, it's already in the fucking house. If you die, we'll never know, and it'll be left to conspiracies, and I'll personally be upset because it's like, yo, one of our people fucking died. We can't prove it. Police go just close the scene down, and everybody gonna be talking shit like it's fake, and you're actually dead. So if you're going to do this shit and record it, do not be every single horror video on YouTube. Please don't.
And also, if you're gonna record, but Sonic, 3.5 hours, you could record in 8 gigs? No,
on a phone. You gotta remember, it's not gonna be HD. It's not gonna be like an HD PVR where the highest quality 30 minutes is 50 gigs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the standard format. 8 gigs is a lot of data to just record in like a standard 480p.
Yeah,
I think maybe even 720. It really depends on the recording software, like how much it's doing. Because I know off 8 gigs on my iPhone 4, I left it recording one day all night.
And they recorded? Why the fuck would... That's another story, but okay, that's interesting. That's interesting, though. So you left it... I don't even want to know why you did that, but...
I didn't hear anything, but...
Okay. But if you're going to record it, leave a note before you do it. Can you please send this video to Weird Entertainment Network, so that if you die, I was gonna say when you die, if you die, at least we get the footage.
Yeah.
So go ahead, read to the people what they need to play this game.
All right. To play the game, you need the following: a candle, matches, salt, paper, and pen, a wooden door, and lastly, a drop of your own blood.
That's weird.
See this shit. All right. To invite the Midnight Man into your home, write down your name and add the drop of blood to the piece of paper. Now turn off every light in the house and place the lit candle and the paper in front of a wooden door. Knock on the door 22 times, with the final knock when the clock chimes 12 a.m. Open the door and then blow out the candle and close the door again. Relight your candle immediately. With that, the game has started. You have until 3:33 a.m. to avoid the Shadow Man as he hunts for you in the dark. Signs he is near include whispering sounds, drops in temperature, and most importantly, the candle flickering or going out. If it does, you must relight it within 10 seconds and then surround yourself in a salt circle, which you must remain in until the game ends at 3:33 a.m. But what happens if he catches you? Well, according to those that have played, he'll either trap you inside a hallucination of your worst fear or rip out your internal organs one by one. So whatever you do, don't get caught. Actually, it's probably best if you don't play this game at all. You have been warned. Officially warned after we fucking told you exactly how to play it. That is horrible.
Yeah.
And then, you know, what's so fucked up about that one is it sounds more like a ritual.
Yeah. Than a game. It's not really a game, dude.
It sounds like a ritual and less of a game. And the fact of the matter is just probably the history behind the ritual has been lost. So it's been turned into a game. Because the fact that you have to do this salt circle and all this other shit is just...
Yeah.
That's not a fucking game. That's, my boy, can I survive you? Like, I feel like there was something where if you survive this, you get some kind of perk or something.
There's nothing. You don't get shit.
What's the fucking purpose of surviving a night with this fool hunting you the fuck down. Any game where something is hunting you and it's not tag or hide and go motherfucking seek, what's the point?
For real. What is the point, dude? And you know what I like? What I think it's funny about this? The two possible outcomes of this. I think they're so far apart. Like, one is that you'll either have hallucinations, and the other is, you get your organs ripped out of your body.
You know, you just be murdered, and your friends will just go down for your murder. That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
you could either get, it depends. You could either get, a couple hallucinations here and there, or you get murdered. Your organs gets ripped out of your stomach, your insides. You know what? Also, what I like before you continue is that the process and the steps to do this are so specific and so tedious in a way. They're so specific that there's no way that I can accidentally do this.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, there's no accident.
Yeah,
this.
You're like, oh shit, I accidentally summoned the Midnight Man. Like, you have to be wanting to do this
to knock on that goddamn door. I'm good, Sway. I'm all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder. It doesn't say anything about turning lights back on. What happens if you turn the lights on? Now, would it be really fucked up if somebody does this and they go to turn on the lights and the lights don't work? That'd be on some other shit.
I gotta be honest with you. I would. What if someone does this, right? And they film the whole ritual, and then you watch the ritual, and when you watch the ritual, it's almost like you did. Does it count as if you did it?
It doesn't count if you summon it. That's really fucked.
Right? You get what I'm saying?
That would be really fucked.
Because the thing
that
is,
would be really fucked. Because then you'll have some shit in your house hunting you until 3:33, and you didn't even fucking do it. Well, you know what? I guess it wouldn't work that way. Because I guess knocking on the door is the physical part of it. I don't know. I just know if you do post a video, I'll probably skip
the first part.
Timestamp it. I would appreciate it if you timestamped it and said, "Hey, this is when the game starts at this point."
And I have to edit it though, so don't even put that fucking part. Don't put the ritual part. You guys, if you do it, don't put the ritual part. I don't want to see the ritual part.
No, do it. But, just tell us we can personally skip. That one, when he does his editing, he just personally skip it altogether.
I'll be editing like this. I'll be like, scrolling through that shit with my eyes closed.
Fuck
and
that.
Be like, fuck that shit. So, Midnight Man, I've never heard of this before, and to be honest, sounds like a great movie. Sounds like it would make a really good movie.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. You know what's so fucked about it too is that I feel like even if this is fake, it's going to really scare the ever living fuck out of whoever does it, because the mind plays horrible tricks on you.
Yes.
And already being in complete darkness, you're preparing yourself for something horrible and horrifying to happen. Something as little as whispering sounds, that it's game over. You're gonna hear that shit. That you're going to create that sound yourself mentally, and that is so fucked.
Yo, check out the next one.
You want me to read that one?
You want to read it?
Doesn't matter. I'm always down to read.
You could read it. You read better than me. Go ahead.
Let's do this. All right, this one I'm not going to look at the picture. I just hate when they do too good with a scary picture. That's just annoying.
That's not that bad. You can't see that picture right there? Bad. I'll put the picture for the people to see it.
I'm just not going to look at it. That's all.
That looks like, right. You know who that looks like? That girl looks like the girl from, you ever seen The Professional?
No.
You ever seen, what else is she in? Maybe Star Wars? I don't know. She was Princess Leia, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right. The Three Kings games come to us from the always unsettling No Sleep subreddit.
So that's probably where they got it from.
Yeah, this one might be fake, but yeah, whatever.
When it comes from a subreddit, I question it very much.
Yeah. In order to participate, you need to set up 2 mirrors that face each other with a chair placed in the middle. Lastly, you'll need a lit candle. The chair is your throne.
Lit candle always, right?
Mm-hmm. Making you the king. The mirrors are your queen and your fool. Although you may know not which is which, at exactly 3:30 a.m., you are to sit on the chair with the candle lit facing a mirror. Hold the candle and stare into the darkness. The game has begun. The
What?
purpose of the game is to transport your consciousness to another dimension.
Okay, that's fake.
Which no, that okay.
That's fake.
Mirrors, okay.
Okay, this
Something,
just sounds fucking weird. It sounds fake, man.
something pretty interesting.
Oh
about
shit.
mirrors.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll get into it, but something. What? You saw something?
No. The next picture is so fucking creepy. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. Interesting about because I remember Tekken 2 when you fought the devil. The music was weird.
Yeah.
Because when you transform to the devil, and the music is weird, and then it's like a black room,
Okay.
and there's just light to show you and him, and then there's like a mirror or almost like a police window. Is what I always thought it was.
Right.
And then the next one is it's you. It's literally like it's your screen, and then it's a screen in the background, and then it's a screen in that background, and it's a screen in that background. So it's like a constant
everlasting loop. Yeah.
And I feel like when mirrors, you kind of get that loop. Or if you have like I believe you can do it with a camera. If you take your camera and you plug the feed into a TV. So now the TV is showing.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know what you mean.
But if you point the camera at the TV,
it's everlasting. I mean, it's an infinite loop. It really is, because there's no way that it would stop. Where would it stop? And by you having a mirror in front of you, a mirror in back of you, it's gonna keep reflecting off each other. The reflections are gonna play off each other. You're gonna see the mirror, your image within the mirror, within the mirror, within the image, within the mirror, and it keeps going on and on and on like that. But what does that have to do with dimensions?
I guess it's kind of like how you focus with your eyes, because we can see very far. If you go outside and you look up at the moon without a telescope on a full moon, you can see the craters in pretty good detail.
Oh, dude.
So I feel like maybe it has somehow it plays in with that.
Many players have reported having conversations with themselves in an honest and introspective manner. They gain the ability to look at their past and present through a new set of eyes. Others have claimed that this is a ritual that will induce lucid dreaming. Either way, if you're interested in staying up all night meditating, this may be the game for you. Just remember, whatever secrets you may learn will stay with you long after the game has ended. Also, be good or bad.
At least this one is just creepy, and the picture just fuck that picture. But the next one really fuck that picture. The closet game really fuck that.
But let me ask you something. If you have a mirror in front of you, what, did you see or something?
No.
So, it's freaking. It's making you weird, right?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Man.
So let's say you have this mirror. I mean, they make it seem, they kind of sprinkle it very lightly towards the end, right? They make it seem like it's something okay, but having a conversation with myself sounds terrifying to me. Like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
I feel like this one might have come from something that was less creepy, and they started to put it into this 330 thing. And maybe, honestly, when I think about this one, I kind of feel like it just got taken and turned into something creepy. What I feel like it may have been, I feel like this may have been a meditation practice. And the candle probably wasn't even involved, but it could have been involved for comfort, for warmth, because candle isn't always creepy. The candle light isn't always creepy. Fire isn't always creepy. It's supposed to be warmth, life, a lot of different things. What a theory that I kind of get with this one, thinking about it, is that this was probably a meditation practice for self-enlightenment.
Right.
You're you're up at a time where your body is usually rested, so you're mentally, physically, for the most part, reasonably exhausted. And you're doing something that, with being kind of tired, you're forcing yourself into a perception that you're not faced with every day, which is an infinite loop of a mirror, and also seeing yourself. And then you're seeing yourself from not just one angle, but from two, because you're looking at a mirror head on, and then there's a mirror behind you.
Yeah.
And with trying to go into a deep thought, with knowing what you're trying to do, you have this conversation with yourself. So I can kind of see that, because I understand meditation to a degree.
Well, so I feel like if you look at yourself in the mirror in the dark, no, even if you don't turn on a candle, you don't say anything, you're gonna see something. Yeah. I feel like you're always gonna, like, for anybody who wants to experiment, go to anywhere. A restroom is probably the best area where you always have a mirror and you can have a dark space. And just look at yourself in the darkness. And if you don't see something strange in the mirror, you're going to feel very strange. Just seeing your reflection, your little reflection there, will freak you out. You might see something, some movement, or your eyes will play games on you. something will happen. I guarantee you. I'm almost 100%. It's just something about a mirror that's freaky, you know, in the dark. But the closet game, you want to read that one? Isn't that picture really creepy, man?
I'm not talking about that picture. I'm good on that picture. I got a closet right here, homie, and it's staying closed. I'm not looking
What
at
I
that.
want to know about is here's a question before we go into the closet game. I was thinking about this the other day. Why, when you sleep in, and I please answer this in the comment section below, you guys that are watching also and listening. Do you sleep with your closet open?
Hell to the fuck no.
Why? Why is it that we don't sleep with our closets open?
Because it's fucking dark.
But why?
And the last thing you want to do is wake up in the middle of the night with enough light, but that light never goes into the fucking closet. And it's like, I've woken up in the middle of the night and I focus on the cracked door of my closet and I feel like there's something watching me.
But why is that? Why specifically the closet?
I don't fucking know. Maybe because it's just straight up fucking dark.
I think I have a theory that might add to this.
Go ahead.
So here's what I was thinking, because I was thinking about this a long time. I was like, yo, why is that? Most people I know, I started asking my friends, do you guys sleep with your closet open? And they were like, fuck no. Everyone like really like, no, like, you fucking crazy? Closet open. And I'm thinking that we are at our weakest point when we're sleeping, right? Wouldn't you agree that we are? I mean, you can't really defend yourself. So it's in us to protect ourselves. And so normally, because we know we are at our weakest point, we want to be in a room that's closed up completely. No openings. I think that a closet represents an opening. It's a door. It's an opening in your room. Something that makes you feel unsafe because you're not in a box anymore. Mm-hmm. The same way that you wouldn't feel comfortable with a room with a window open. I mean, some people do. But it still feels... I mean, if you, in the middle of the night, would you have your window completely open?
I mean, I have armor guard. But
without that?
But no, not at all.
Okay, and the closet's a little bit different than that because the closet's inside of your home and no one's really going to walk through your closet, but I want to know where this came from. Where did the whole monster in the closet came from? Where did it all originate that there's something in your closet? That came from somewhere.
It probably could have been kind of like how Saint Nick comes from reality. Someone or something could have got into someone's house and hid in the closet. Mice go there, moths go there. It's quiet, it's dark, it doesn't get a lot of activity. Brown recluse spiders who can be in closets or very dark areas in a basement that aren't visited.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's read. You want to read the closet game?
Yeah, I'll read the closet game. There's a phrase I won't read though. I'll leave that. Just you can link it. Okay. Fuck.
Oh hell no! I don't even want to read that.
Yeah, no, I'm not reading that. They can get that. They can get a link and they can read that. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm skipping right through this one.
Okay. This one is fucked.
You're trying to read it. I know what you're doing now. You try not to see it, but as you read it, you're gonna pass by it, so you might read it in your head. Yo. You guys, this one it requires you to say a phrase, and that's how you
This one I really don't like this one. This
requires you to say a phrase. And
can we get Markiplier on here? Can we get him to read all of this? Can we get him to like put some of this to the test? He literally loves horror things, and I live by myself. Isn't his dog named Chica? My cat's name is Loki, and he does not come on command. I call Loki, he's off somewhere. And he's really pissed because I gave him a bath. So he's like really not going to come if I call him. All right, let's get this shit over with. Fuck.
All right, so go ahead.
The closet game's sole purpose is to summon a demon into your home. I mean, they're straight up with it. They're not bullshitting around. To play, stand in your closet with an unlit match and utter the phrase. We are not going to read this phrase because this phrase has been copyrighted by Horror Inc. Incorporated. At this point, you should hear a faint whisper. As soon as you hear it, light the match you have in your hand. This is important because if you fail to light your match in time, it said the demon will pull you into a pit of eternal darkness. If you do light the match, open your closet door and slowly step out into the room. Congratulations. Now your closet is haunted by a demon. What the fuck?
So how do
It's recommended that from now on you never look inside your closet without a light. It's also rumored that if by chance you leave your closet door open at night, you'll see the demon watching you from inside with red. See, no, I'm good.
You read it.
I'm good.
I think you read the phrase, dude.
Oh, it's cool. I didn't say it, so it's cool.
Man, we're like halfway through these. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 more.
Yeah, you know what? Nothing else needs to be said. That one is a straight up demon. Do it at your own risk.
Yeah.
You don't have to record that. I'm good. If you do, I'll watch it at work where it's well lit and I'm around plenty of people. No closets.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you.
Don't record that one. I don't want to see that shit. If you guys want to see that one for yourself, I'm gonna put the link. It's a link to a website where all of them are at. All 7 of them. As a matter of fact, this link was given to me by one of the subscribers, and so I'll put it there.
Yo,
let's go to the next one, man.
Just fuck that.
Just read the next one, man.
One man hide and seek.
Okay.
One man hide and seek is based on an old ritual that is said to summon the dead. Cause I'm ready for fucking zombies. This one isn't that bad. It's just fucking zombies. I mean, let's go, bitch. Like Devil's Lake is right outside. My house is fortress to fuck up.
So this summons the dead.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's an old ritual that said to summon the dead. Okay.
The folklore that surrounds this game involves restless, wandering spirits, which are said to endlessly search for bodies to possess. You are to summon such a spirit by offering it a doll inside of a human host.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. Isn't this maybe like isn't the whole Annabelle stuff like real, based off real story?
At least I thought so.
So you think it may have something to do with this?
Huh.
It could be something like this because I mean I haven't seen the Annabelle movie. I'm not a fan of the horror movies, but I did hear that it's based on real shit, and like there was they sent like a team of Vatican people or some shit like that to check on it. Have you seen it?
I have not, and I'm not gonna check it out tonight.
No, yeah, it's a really creepy movie. The second one is coming out.
You can most certainly message to me and I'll check it out.
I'm not watching
on a sunnier day.
Yeah, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
9, 10 a.m. Better yet, 11. How about noon? How about where it's not even the morning?
Lunchtime.
That way, if some shit decides it wants to be on some, I'm gonna haunt you because of this time, bitch.
Lunchtime.
Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Or is it the transition period? Because if it's the transition period, I'm never anywhere vulnerable for the transition period of 11:59 at noon, bitch. So let's go.
Look what it says.
Fuck.
While this game can have some seriously creepy ramifications, it admittedly takes a lot of preparation before play can commence. First, take a doll and empty out the stuffing. That alone tells,
The fucking rice. This isn't the first time rice has been involved with some shit, but alright, let's do this.
Fill it with rice along with a piece of your fingernail or hair and sew it close together again with red thread. Okay. You can continue reading that one. It's creeping me out.
Thanks.
It's weird.
Put the doll in a tub filled with water. Then turn off all the lights. Fill your mouth with salt water and go back to the tub where the doll should have disappeared.
You know what's great about this is that what they're saying here is so fucking creepy, but it's just like when you read it, it sounds like it's almost like it should disappear by then, and then if you don't see it there, it's like it's just so straightforward and weird, But
it's just the fact that they call this shit a fucking game. I'm sorry, but who the fuck does this? And I know someone's probably gonna make the joke, fucking white people, but no, I don't think I know a lot of white people that's like, yeah, let me just cut this doll the fuck open, gut it, put rice in it. I'm gonna put some hair. Better yet, I put my fingernails too, sew it together with red thread because Granny just has red thread lying around. She's a granny. Let me go fill up a bathtub, cold water, hot water, both. Why not?
Yeah, right?
Put the doll in the fucking water.
That's weird.
Do you leave the room? Like, at what point do you fill your mouth with salt water?
Why, too?
Go back to the tub, and the doll is...
By the way, I don't know any Hispanics that would cut open a doll, take all the guts and stuff it. And if they did that, most likely it would be drugs.
Yeah. Just, this one, just no. Fucking no.
Okay.
My house isn't that big, but just fucking no. It's pretty big now that I think about it, but fucking no.
Look at this. Read the next sentence, dude.
Oh, I got you. Begin searching your house, remembering to keep all the lights off. This game must take place in the dark because, why the fuck not?
Let me try to look for a doll in the night.
No.
I should try to look for this doll. Let me turn off
You
my
know what?
fucking lights.
This one doesn't have a time. Maybe I just have a greenhouse made of glass and it's sunny out.
Yeah, right.
No lights are on.
That's true.
One Man Hide and Seek is based on an old ritual that is said to. Oh, it's the folklore that surrounds the game involves. Okay, wait. This is just a repeat. This is weird.
Yeah. They put it twice.
Dry Bones, and I think I know who Dry Bones is.
I don't know. I don't know who it is, but that picture. What is that picture? That looks very weird, right?
Yeah, I think I know who Dry Bones is. Okay.
Who is Dry Bones?
It's weird. I'm trying to think. That sounds.
You see the picture there?
Yeah, I don't recognize it. I'm not going to keep looking at it.
That looks weird, man. Because you could kind of make out eyes. I wonder where that's from. That picture.
I'm good. If hide and seek with a doll seems too soft for you, bitch.
It doesn't seem.
I just heard something in your background.
In my background? I'm here alone.
Like
No.
If hide and seek with a doll seems too soft for you, which, granted, you just got balls to steal. You just got gonads of, the stereotypical black man, myself, thank you, mixed with titanium and, a little bit of uranium and the shit that turns the hawk into the hawk. Your balls are of that magnitude. When you put salt water in your mouth and you go back to your bathtub where you just put a doll that you just gutted and stuffed with shit and he's fucking gone. If that's too soft for you, we got one for you that's better.
Play with a demon.
You might be interested in
Is a demon doll too easy for you? Does a demon doll? Yeah, does a demon doll not freak you out? How about you summon Bone Man? What is it called? It's not Bone Man. Dry Bones.
Mr. Bones is hide and seek against a demon. And first, make sure you have a candle and a match at 12:01 a.m.
It's not Mr. Bones. It's Dry Bones.
I'm not gonna say that again.
Why not? You're supposed to say it.
I'm good. I'm just not going to.
Oh, I've said it twice already. Is that
I'm just not going to. I'm not gonna set myself up for
Well,
it.
thanks for warning me.
Oh, I mean, I figured. Okay,
I've said this shit 2 times already. What if?
All right.
I hope that one of the things said in the back is that. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, get ready. Oh fuck. Get ready.
Okay. Go to your bathroom and stare at your mirror, lighting the candle with your match. Let the match burn out on its own, and then say the words. You guys can read this. This is copyright infringement by Horror Investigation Inc. of horror fucked up shit. Vatican. What's wrong with you, Vatican?
I love the ones that have the phrase because it's like almost like, hey guys, you want to know about a really creepy game? We'll read about it and we'll tell you exactly what you have to say. But don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to you, even though these are the words you have to say.
They give you the phrase on what you need to say.
Basically, and
after you say it, what happens next? You run as fast as you can and hide. To survive the game, you must remain hidden. To end the game, wait until 3 a.m., then go to the largest room in your house. Say the following. I'm not going to say it, even though pretty much it's just goodbye. Get the fuck out, my boy. You came in my house and you was trying to fuck my girl, and you see, I ain't about that menage a trois shit. I don't share, so I'm going to need you to get the fuck on. So that's essentially what's going to happen. This motherfucker came in, he saw your chick, she saw she had a big booty, and he was like, fam, share the booty, right? Meme, man. Nah, fuck that. It's been 3 hours, bounce. That's what happens.
We got 2 more. We have 2 more.
Oh yeah, we go get this over with. At this point, you should hear a groaning sound, which means the demon has consented. Legend says if you survive, you'll be rewarded with a prize of your choosing. If you lose, well,
it's a groaning, groaning, like. Ugh.
Yeah, like he's pissed.
So what if you do it? Let's say you do everything and you hear. Is it the same?
Maybe.
What if you do it and you hear. Ugh. As opposed to like. Ugh. What if you do it? What if you're a child, right? And you do it. I'm just gonna say this because my mind's fucked up. And you do it.
I know this one. Fuck,
and you do
the elevator one.
You do it and you hear. And you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, Mr. Bones? And then you walk outside your hallway and you look next door and your parents' room and your dad's getting a blowjob. Just
You
wanted,
sir need so much help.
hey, I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit because
Yeah,
this shit's getting
lighten
weird,
up the
man.
mood because you're gonna do number one.
What do you mean, number one?
I have a protection order against her, so I
Who?
can't entice her by speaking about her. So you're gonna do the number one,
What do you mean, number one?
the one after the elevator.
Oh, number 7. You mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You say number 1? That's number 7.
Number 7 is number one. It goes in
Well, that's fucking
like,
weird.
yeah.
Okay, well, if I have to say it, I'm not gonna.
Oh no. I mean,
BM. We're gonna say BM, but
Copyright incorporated. You know?
go number 6 then.
Yeah,
When
I
you
got you.
read it, does it mean when you say it in your head? Are you saying it, or do you have to
No,
physically
you have
speak?
to physically say it. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
But I try. I don't say it in my head anyway. I'm just like, nah, fuck that
That's
bitch.
bullshit. You could say it in your head.
I don't even say fuck that bitch, and I don't say her name. I don't even think her name. But I say, nah, fuck that bitch.
Oh,
That
by the
bitch ain't
way,
shit. Fuck her.
when
I'll
we get to
legit-
that one, I'm gonna talk about something that here. I want to talk about something, but go ahead. Read number 6, and then I'll read number 7.
This one, I know. I definitely know there's a game made after it. All right. The belief in supernatural importance of elevators has its origins.
Wait, this is called Elevator to Another World.
Yeah, elevator to another world. I'm sorry. Where it is said you can travel to another world, possibly to a parallel universe using a specific combination on an elevator. To experiment with this, make sure you go to a building with at least 10 floors and are alone in the elevator. Press the buttons 4, 2, 6 to 40.
40.
5.
40-5. Okay.
Yeah. 40-5. In that order, and you begin your ascent. On the 5th floor, a woman will enter the elevator with you. Make sure you don't look straight at her or talk to her, just like any elevator ride. After she enters, press the 1st floor button. The elevator will then ignore your command, taking you to the 10th floor instead. Once you reach the 10th floor, exit the elevator into another world. If the woman asks where you are going, don't answer her. To exit the world, get on the same elevator and use the same combination. What if you forget it?
And what is the world? What's in that world? Like, what could possibly be in the world that you want to see?
It could be parallel, it could be another one, but I'm good on it.
Well, first of all, who the fuck is this lady that she's in the elevator and you can't acknowledge her? And why is she there then? What's the point of her getting on the elevator?
What if she fine?
Yeah, and you fuck her on the elevator on the way to the 10th floor. Yeah, where are you going? You're not supposed to acknowledge her, but I'll be like,
I don't know, just
huh?
be like,
I turn around, my dick is out. I'm like,
Be like-
huh?
I mean, the question isn't where I'm going,
Yeah.
it's where he's going.
No, she'd be like, where are you going? And I turn around, my dick's hard. It's out of the zipper. I'm like, oh, I'm not going. I'm coming. Squirt right over her face.
You need help. You need help.
All right, I read
So-
number 7 because that one is pretty, it's this number 6, It's kind of weird that, why this combination? First of all, it has to be a building with at least, this doesn't make sense, because it says with at least 10 floors, right? Minimum 10 floors. But it has to have a maximum of 40 floors.
Yeah,
So
I need to understand the whole 40 thing. If someone has the answer in the comment section, please explain that.
Well, I think it has to be at least 10 floors and maximum at over 40 floors. It has to have at least 40 floors.
I'm trying to understand where that 40 comes from, or if that was a typo.
Well, yeah, it should say at least 40 floors, right?
Yeah, it should say at least 40 floors, unless 40 stands for something else.
Yeah, because how the fuck are you going to get to 40 floors if it has 10 floors? But look
Yeah.
at this one right here. This one is about, can I spell it out?
I wouldn't.
Okay, so this one, because that would be worse. Imagine I read it, I spell it out just to not say, and I start reading it and be like, yo, and you can go instantly to her if you spell out her name, which is a faster way to summon her. But this is about BM. You guys know who this is. Girl that you go into a mirror and you say her name 3 times. I don't even have to read this really because it says that she is one of the most famous paranormal game in existence. We've all heard the urban legend based upon the reign of, can I say her regular name? Mary Tudor.
I wouldn't either. Like I said.
Well, I was going to tell you something what I'm going to say about her. Okay, so everybody knows the game. I don't even have to go into this, but encounters are violent and possibly deadly. But, you go into a dark room in a thing and you say her name 3 times. But look at this. Look at the picture I sent you.
Why? Why, man?
That's
Why?
her when she was alive.
Yo, why did you send that to me? Can you delete that from the chat? I'm good because
And look at this.
She don't seem right there. I almost want to see. I don't want to say alien
And you
because
see
you
that?
always want to say alien. What is wrong with you?
She
Why? Why? Why?
I'll put the pictures for you guys to see. But she does look alien, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you up.
Look at the way she looks at you, though.
She kind of cute, but the way this
The
picture
looks
is taken, everything about it, I just don't.
You don't
I
like
need
it.
you to delete that from my chat. I just don't like it.
Well, let me.
I don't know if she wants to kill me and like offer my soul some fucking where, or if she wants to like make a caramel baby.
Listen, the reason why this is cool is because I actually want to make a video about her. Most people probably don't know where it started, her history. And I was reading about it, and I think I'm going to make a video for this channel. If you want to join me for that video, you can. You don't have to. It's going to be a short video.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I want to join you for that one.
I'll do it.
That's one that I'll be present, and I got your back. And
yeah, we'll do a short video. I think, you know why? I think that I'm going to do a short video where it's just like the history of it. No, like none of my comments or anything like that. Just the actual history, short snippet. You got me? Just like we're gonna do the audio snippet, and then we could talk about the comments on there. But let me read one last comment for today, and then we'll wrap it up after this, because I do believe that this may go into a conversation, and this has nothing to do with like paranormal stuff. So it's good. It's gonna lighten that up a little bit before we wrap it up. So this next comment says, "Yo, please talk about the ghost of psych." You're like, fuck the ghost. No. Yo, please talk about the hacker Gary McKinnon.
Yep. I got that comment.
Right.
I already got the man pulled up and everything.
The guy who hacked NASA in 2002 and found some weird fucked up alien shit. Love the videos, man. I swear you're my favorite YouTuber right now. And I just want to correct that. YouTubers. Because it's two of us up in here. Right? Yeah, right?
Nah, man, you take the cake, man.
No, I don't want the cake.
Well, what about the cupcake?
I'm diabetic. So you're always eating cakes or some shit.
I decorate them, so you know. Yeah,
No, we both take anything you say on this channel applies to both. So it's both of us. It's not no one here doing anything alone. Let me just scratch my back real quick. So go ahead, go into the history, whatever you research. I'm assuming you researched stuff about him because it is interesting. I was tempted to research about him, but I wanted to see what you knew first before I looked into it.
Well, there's not a whole bunch known. Honestly, I remember he released a lot of things that were just controversial. He released a lot of controversial things that
supposedly alien stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to hopefully find photos of it.
Well,
But
let's do a little bit right now while we're here with the people, right? I'm gonna look up from my side. You look up from your side. We'll talk in between so no one gets bored, and we'll do that. And you guys, we love comments like that one. I did find a picture of him. System administrator is a Scottish system administrator and hacker who was accused in 2002 of perpetrating the biggest military computer hack of all time. This guy looks like an alien.
Everybody looks like a damn alien to you.
All right, well, let me show you his picture, and you will be like, shit, he looks like an alien. So here he is. If that's not an alien, I don't know what is. But let's look.
Swear to God, if it's a picture of this bitch again. He looks drunk. I thought it was gonna be the chick.
No, it's an alien.
Ah, man, you can so definitely remove that picture.
Of him?
No, the fucking shit.
Of who?
I feel like she's looking into my fucking soul.
Oh shit! I went to delete it and opened it by mistake, so I blew up.
Like I'm gonna fucking go to sleep, man, and I'm gonna. In my dream, this bitch gonna be like rubbing my chest or some shit. Like, dude, no.
I don't know how to remove it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I removed it. Okay, but I will be making a video about her. But let's see what this guy supposedly found out. You want his Wikipedia?
Actually, yeah, I think I did pull up Wikipedia.
I sent it to you there just in case. But let's see what let's see. For these type of conversations about someone like this that we're not really educated on, we'll say a little bit, very lightly, sprinkle our knowledge of what we know so far. But
I mean, I'd say all we can do is theorize.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do that.
Theorize and use a little bit of
So this guy,
whatever we can bring to the table.
McKinnon was accused of hacking into 97 United States military and NASA computers over a 13-month period between February 2001 and March 2002 at his girlfriend's aunt's house in London. And the U.S. authorities stated he deleted critical files from operating systems, which shut down the United States Army Military District of Washington network of 2,000 computers for 24 hours. I'm trying to find what did he find on there. You know, that is what I'm mostly interested in. People say he found out some real fucked up shit, but I don't see anything here so far. Okay, there is a Wired article about him. UFO hacker tells what he found. You want the link?
Yeah.
Here, because you can skim through this as well. After allegedly hacking into NASA website, where he says he found images of what looked like extraterrestrial spaceships. He says, I knew the government suppressed anti-gravity, UFO-related technologies, free energy, or what they call zero-point energy. Wired asked him, did you find anything in your search for evidence of UFOs? He says, certainly did. There is the Disclosure Project. So we should look that up, dude. The Disclosure Project. This is a book with 400 testimonies from everyone, from air traffic controllers. This is what you're always saying. Credible witnesses.
Yeah, credible witnesses.
They talk about reverse engineering.
Mm-hmm. You know, what I'm kind of thinking right now is I'm thinking what he found, because very specifically, it shut down the Army's operations.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how the little bit of a theory that I had that UFOs aren't even extraterrestrial, but they are just drones that our militaries had at their disposal for several years. And what kind of furthers that is, if you really think about it, if, let's say I'm America and you're Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're consistently kind of letting the world believe that Martians, big-headed gray aliens with big black eyes are real, disc, objects, and those are all real. Aliens are real. They have technology that surpasses ours. It's fantastic. It's amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I talk about this is just a theory on how this could be done very easily. Who's to say when this UFO goes and strikes a Chinese military base? It's UFO. It's alien. No one's taking responsibility for it. What, China's gonna attack us? We had a NASA program that has billions of dollars invested into it, and it wasn't us, it was aliens. It wasn't the Russians, it was aliens. It wasn't another government, it was aliens. We've invested so much money into it, it's aliens. It kind of sounds like a really good cover-up for an attack. Yeah. Whether it's on our own people or on other people. Because then it's, how do you disprove that, Once we are 90 years invested into extraterrestrials being a thing, UFOs being a thing, how do you counter that by saying, oh no, this was just one of you? And then now with CGI so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen Captain America Civil War?
Yeah, of course.
When they show Tony Stark with his parents?
Yeah, that's CGI. Yeah.
That was the young him. That was CGI.
It looked so real.
I thought that they got his son or something.
No, that's
and CGI. Gave him some makeup. But who's to say this thing that gets shot down and footage of what was inside isn't CGI?
Right. Let me just, because we're about to wrap this up, but have you ever heard of John Leonard Walson? This is the guy who supposedly had he built a telescope powerful enough to look at into outer space, and he recorded what looked like giant spaceships. And according to him, we have like these huge, massive spaceships just floating out there, like United States, and they are not facing our way. They're facing out. So that video there that I sent you shows it's a 8-minute video. But if you watch that, it's a little weird. And supposedly, people say that it was fake. Some people say it's fake. But the thing is that a lot of this information and this video, this guy was a real guy. And a lot of it got like hushed down. You get me? It's like quieted down. So click on that link there and you see. I just want you to see the beginning of it.
I'm already watching it.
Oh, you are. So you see those structures moving?
Mm-hmm.
So that there, if you see all of those pictures, that is what we will be talking about next time. I don't want to go into it now because there's so much to talk about, but next time we'll talk about that.
Perfect.
Yeah, because as for today, we're done.
I'm going to show you something.
What are you going to show me?
Let's get one more.
Okay.
Let's get another picture in here.
Let's see what it is.
This is a picture of Saturn.
Okay.
And my question for the viewers, because it may be another planet as well, but I'm pretty sure it's just Saturn because there's some interesting alien spaceship stuff with that. And
this is a legit. This is a legit picture?
That's a picture of Saturn.
Okay, so what's
Saturn has a storm or apparently a storm on the surface that's kind of like gas or smoke
it's been going on for clouds. Like thousands of years or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
How is it a perfect hexagon? How does that happen naturally?
Hold on.
Now, me and my cousin had this discussion.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, me and him have had this discussion where I feel like we can't really say what's limited to happening naturally. Sharp edges like a hexagon.
Dude, is that the storm?
Yeah.
So, what are we saying here? That this is possibly not a storm? That this could be something
that it's man-made?
Man-made or man-made?
Not man-made like man-made, but that it's being manipulated.
It's manufactured.
Because Jupiter's thing is kind of odd too. But it's like, how do you get a hexagon shape for a storm?
What could it possibly be, dude?
We think, me and my cousin, we talked about it, and one of my things that I kind of...
A weapon.
Sorry if I keep kind of going out of a camera shot.
No, you're good.
Kind of leaning back in this chair.
Yeah.
One of the things that I kind of, because I like to argue devil's advocate without being like too ridiculous. But my biggest thing is, who are we to say what's limited to nature? There's no way we can say that it is 100% impossible for a hexagon to be a image that can be created naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because who are we to set those rules? You get where I'm coming from?
Have you seen this shit moving, dude?
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Look at this. You seen the color in the middle? It has like a little color in the middle. Like a unique color in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
This is so unnatural.
So my thing is, I feel like it is unnatural as well. But at the same time, I don't just disprove it just because of the hexagon. Now, apparently, the video I have to re-find is where they were talking about how there was an astronaut or a pilot who they said when they looked at it, they had these giant black humanoid figures, so essentially aliens, that were outside the planet kind of orbiting it with these giant structures that were like pillars. And the only thing that I could think to describe it is... Have you seen X-Men Days of Future Past?
Which one is that one?
That is the one where Logan went back in time. When all the X-Men were dying. They killed Storm in it. She got stabbed by the Sentinel.
Spoiler warning.
My bad. It's an old movie, but my bad for everybody who hasn't seen it.
So they saw like these giant aliens?
So the way I envision them is they look like the Sentinels, the organic Sentinels that were in that movie, and I envision the pillars as they describe it to look exactly like that. And let me see if I can just get a reference.
Yeah. So they saw this where it was like
outside of Saturn. It was outside of Saturn or Jupiter.
Like two fucking aliens just floating out in space.
As they described it. I'm gonna find the video. I don't want to speak on it because that's going off memory.
Yeah, because how the fuck could people just live? Well, there wouldn't be people, though.
Yeah, I I'll have to find it. It's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna have to bring up to him.
Saturn rings made by giant UFO called, what is this?
Prometheus, is that what they're calling
Ring
it?
makers.
Oh, okay.
The rings are made. Do you think there's a possibility that those rings are not natural?
100%.
That maybe, Saturn has those rings for a purpose other than what we think. I mean, what is the real fucking purpose? They say they're just orbiting rocks and shit. But it seems to me like it's so well made. It's so perfect. Like, why would orbiting rocks and gases and shit be on a perfect disc? You get me?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, Saturn might be a fucking weapon, the entire planet.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It could be a lot smaller than what it's made to be. Like, the idea is that entire little gas, and it's like a force field or EMP, or just it's so many things that it could be. Like, hell, it could be a perception thing where what we look at, we see a storm, we can't see the surface, but it could be clear. They could have clear skies with no clouds, but as of what we see, this is what we're allowed to see based on the technology. I mean, shit. Honestly, it's one of those things where I hate to talk about it because there's really no way to prove it. It's only speculation. Hell, there's no guarantee what we see in outer space is actually what we're even seeing. Because if you want to get religious with it, it could be like the Tower of Babel. There's so much.
Well, if you really want to take it even a step further, some fucking people say that the entire universe is a hologram projection. That freaks me out, man. You're telling me we're not real? What is this, a fucking Matrix up in here?
Yeah,
like
I don't.
Fake
that
and
one
shit?
I don't like. That one I don't think freak me out too much, because I think with that a lot of people just try to shy away from responsibility. It's like, yeah, we're not even real.
Dude, let me tell you something. You know what made me think like that is, you remember the Men in Black?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that the galaxy was in Orion's belt? And spoiler warning, but it's an old ass movie. Orion's belt was actually the cat, and the galaxy was inside of this little gem that's like this size, tiny little thing. It went around the collar of this cat. And towards the end of the movie, if you've seen the movie, if you haven't, you should just look it up. It's pretty cool, and watch it. There's these beings are playing with these marbles, and each marble holds like a galaxy. So when I saw that, that really made me think a lot. I started to think, like, what if we are ourselves, this entire galaxy or universe is a small marble, like we're all compact and we're stuffed inside of a small marble that belongs to like a fucking alien or some bigger being. Like, what if this, everything in here, everything, the whole universe is all inside of a living creature? Like, that's a possibility. It really is. I mean, we ourselves, we have universe.
My idea is that
go ahead.
My idea is just that, even let's say all that is very true. Let's say it's 100%. Well, let's say multiverse, parallel universes, all of that. How does that make us any less real?
No, it doesn't. I don't. I don't know about the whole fake or real thing, because it's gonna turn me crazy. But I do acknowledge the size of just us in the universe, and it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing when we realize how tiny and insignificant we really are in a universe that spans so much and continues to grow. We are tiny. We are fucking we're so tiny that if something that big existed that could hold the entire universe in some type of capsule, they would never even know that we're there. Never. I mean, ourselves, inside our own bodies, we have a universe, basically. We have all these living creatures inside of us that we don't interact with, and we don't even know what's going on, and we don't even know if they communicate to each other. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but what I'm trying to say is that the universe is scary. Let's just leave it at that. We'll continue. We're going to talk about a lot of things, and one thing I want to talk about for the next time is the Men in Black, because I mentioned the Men in Black. You've seen these videos? Men in Black videos?
I
real
have
ones?
seen a few.
Okay.
I've seen a few.
We'll talk about that next time. Make sure to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts below, as you always do. I'll mention the giveaway the next time. I'll give a little teaser for the people who reached all the way to the end of this video. We're going to do a giveaway very soon where we're actually giving away 5 pairs of headphones. And it sounds stupid and corny, but it really isn't. These headphones are pretty fucking dope, right? Sonic saw them.
They are boss.
I mean, these are headphones that will never break because they are. And he's gonna get one.
I'm gonna do a review.
They break apart, and you can replace them. But in the next episode, we'll mention it at the beginning of the video to give everyone a chance. Don't know how many people get to the end of these videos. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people do. But
pretty much, if you made it to the end of this video, your reward is that
you got a heads up.
You know what we should do? I was just gonna say we should probably put like a code that only people who made it to the end of the video, can type, and then do a random selection based on the people who.
Oh, that's awesome!
You get what I'm saying?
Well, let's get the first. Let's give one person. Let's pick one person from this one, and we'll mention in the next one, and then we'll give the 4 people the chance, and then we'll mention the whole website because I do want to give credit to the people who are giving these headphones to us because they're trying to raise.
Of course.
They're trying to raise money for their Kickstarter. But since this one,
tell you what, you made it to the end of the video,
you got a chance.
You can type in the comments, "Solid Sonic."
Solid Sonic.
Lale lule lo.
Yeah, that's too much. Don't. Okay, that's too much. You made it to the end. Don't type that. don't type that. Okay. So you made it to the end. You said you type Sonic and Ruben. Just wait. That sounds fucking stupid and gay. It lit like not gay like how people say gay in a bad. I mean gay like Sonic.
We know what you mean. Don't be PC. You're good. You're in good hands. Should have let me just do it, but it's okay.
Okay, cool. You know what you type? Here's what you type if you want a chance to win, and I'll pick one person from the comment section.
I got it.
What is it? Something very random.
Sonic and Ruben's grilled cheese sandwich.
Well, perfect. That is perfect. Sonic and Ruben's grilled cheese sandwich. Perfect. You type that. We'll pick someone at random. Please, in the comment section, if you got this far, don't mention the giveaway. Yeah. Because that's your special perk. I mean, that's your
chance. If you're the one guy who made it to the end,
and
especially if we see yours first, son,
you got a $35 pair of headphones for free. Because that's how much they cost, I think. I did pretty. And
I guess since we gave them the code, we should probably talk about the perks of these headphones, right? I'd like to talk about it. I'm a little tech savvy.
Let's leave it for the next one.
Fair enough.
Because in the beginning of the video is probably the best place to talk about this for everyone to see. This right now is a little teaser. We give one away, and the next one we'll talk about everything that is. It's pretty dope. I know you're gonna be hyped to talk about it because it is pretty cool. But let's leave it to next time because I get hype about it too as well because I think that this is pretty dope. Anyway,
it's a very smart idea.
Genius, and I hope that they get to their goal. I hope that they do. All right, guys. Yeah, I think they're very close already. All right. Like I said before, like the video, Sonic and Ruben's grilled cheese sandwich. If you want a chance to win that headphone, follow us on Twitter. It's below. Our YouTube channels are also below our other YouTube channels. We have another YouTube channel, personal ones for ourselves, gaming for him, weird news for me. You guys already know. This one is going so well, I almost don't want to end it, but I have to because it's getting late. And I wanted to put it up tonight, but I don't know if I will. Won't have the time because this is a long video.
Do your best. Yeah, do your best.
All right. It would be up too late, though. That's the thing.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you can't get it up tonight, it's what it is.
I'll get it. I'll get it up tonight. Peace, guys.
Sonic out.